Welcome to King of Tales channel. Today, join us on a magical journey with the Lady of the Lake, a British folk tale full of wonder and adventure. Long ago, in a land of rolling emerald hills and towering stone castles, there was a lake unlike any other. By day, it sparkled beneath the golden sun. By night, it shimmered beneath a sky filled with 1,000 silver stars. But this was no ordinary lake. The villagers whispered that the water could listen. They said the wind carried secrets across its surface. And sometimes, when the moon was high and the world was quiet, the lake would glow. Deep beneath those shining waters lived a guardian of ancient magic, a spirit as old as the hills themselves. She was known only as the Lady of the Lake. Her hair flowed like silver moonlight, her gown shimmered like rippling water, and her eyes glowed with a soft blue light. Kind, wise, and powerful, she was not feared, she was respected, for she protected the magic of the kingdom and watched carefully for the one who would need it most. Not far from the lake lived a boy named Arthur. He was not a prince. He did not live in a castle. He did not know that history will one day remember his name. Arthur was simply a kind-hearted boy with messy brown hair, bright, curious eyes, and a wooden sword he had carved himself. Every morning he would run through the fields, practicing brave night moves he had seen from afar. He dreamed of adventure, of protecting people, of doing something important, but more than anything, Arthur had a good heart. He helped neighbors carry water, he shared his food. He stood up for smaller children when bullies came near. He didn't know it yet, but the lake was watching him. And so was destiny. One evening, as the sky melted into shades of pink and gold, Arthur wandered toward the lake. The air felt different, still, quiet. The birds stopped singing, the wind stopped moving, then the water began to glow, soft at first, then brighter. Arthur stepped closer, his heart pounding. The surface of the lake shimmered like liquid glass, and slowly, gently, it began to rise. From the glowing depths emerged a figure of light and flowing water.
Arthur,
Arthur gasped.
I have watched you, not for your strength, but for your heart.
Beneath the water, she lifted something extraordinary, a sword. Its blade gleamed like silver lightning. Strange blue runes shimmered along its edge. The air hummed with quiet power.
This is Excalibur. Power does not belong to the strongest. It belongs to the bravest heart, because you protect others even when no one is watching.
She lowered the sword into his hands. The moment Arthur touched Excalibur, light burst outward like a sunrise. The wind swirled around him. The water danced. The sky seemed to glow. Arthur felt warmth, not just in his hands, but in his chest. Not the warmth of fire, the warmth of responsibility.
Use it wisely. Use it kindly. And when the time comes, return it to the water.
Arthur nodded. He did not fully understand, but he promised, and promises, the lady knew, shape the future. From the edge of the forest came the sound of a wooden staff tapping against stone. An elderly man stepped forward, robes deep blue and covered in tiny silver stars. His beard flowed long and white. His eyes sparkled with ancient knowledge. He bowed to the Lady of the Lake, and she returned the gesture, a silent understanding passing between them. Merlin placed a gentle hand on Arthur's shoulder, reminding him that true greatness comes from serving, not ruling. Arthur looked down at the glowing sword in his hands and for the first time felt the full weight of his future. Years passed. The boy grew taller, stronger, wiser, and one day the kingdom needed him. When storms threatened villages, Arthur rode out to help. When fear spread through towns, he brought courage. When people argued, he listened before he spoke. And whenever doubt filled his mind, he would visit the lake. Sometimes the water glowed faintly, sometimes it was still, but he always remembered the promise. Excalibur was not his, it was entrusted to him, and that made all the difference. On a quiet evening painted in golden light, Arthur returned to the lake once more. He was older now, his armor marked with scratches from protecting his people. Yet his heart remained kind. He stood at the water's edge, lifting Excalibur one last time. The blade shimmered as if it understood. With a deep breath, he cast the sword into the glowing water. For a moment, it vanished beneath the surface. Then the lake erupted in brilliant blue light. The Lady of the Lake rose gracefully, catching the sword with fluid elegance. Her eyes shone with quiet pride. Arthur smiled, and in that smile was a sense of peace, the promise kept and the magic preserved. The Lady of the Lake descended once more into her shimmering home. The waters calmed, the glow faded, but the magic did not disappear. It never does, for magic lives wherever bravery and kindness live. And somewhere beneath the quiet, moonlit lake, the lady still watches, waiting for the next brave heart. And perhaps, one day, when the water begins to glow again, a new hero will be ready.